Hey, how's it going, planet Earth? My name's Roman Coburn, and I'm down at First Friday at Gallery Celtica, and I'm exhibiting my art here. I'm a fine artist. I paint mostly acrylic on canvas, and I've been painting for about 4 years now, and hopefully I'll be doing it my whole life because it's my passion and my love. And ever since I discovered how much I love to paint and the talent, I guess, that I was given by, I don't know who, maybe it was handed down. My grandpa was a fine artist his entire life, made a career out of it, and that's back in Ukraine, where I'm from. I was born there in '83, and my parents brought the family over here back in '91. We came down here for the American dream, and living it so far, and hopefully keep living it until I die. Alright, let me tell you a little bit about my art, what I paint and why I paint it. I want to let you know first, basically I paint whatever comes to mind down on canvas and letting other people see, you know, what happens in there. You know? This piece here, I called it Life After Death, and basically what I was inspired by was, I don't know if it's something to be inspired. I guess you can be inspired by anything, but I was inspired because I've lived in Arizona for 20 years, and so many forest fires that we've been through, and you know, no matter how big or how disastrous the forest fire is, forest always grows back. So it's called the forbidden fruit. It's a three-piece. Well, everybody knows what the forbidden fruit is, so I painted the golden apple on the tree. All of us have temptations and, you know, desires, something or other that, you know, could be good, but it also could be bad. So I wanted to represent beauty in a way, and what I wanted to use was, like, when I look at beauty, there's so many things that mean beauty, like almost everything, depending on who you are or what you like. I personally find a lot of beauty in plant life, and also in people. People are so unique, and so are plants, and I just wanted to put the two together, kind of make a plant face, you know, and mix them up. Plants are unique, people are unique, that's why I added the design on the man's face to give him an extra uniqueness, you know, one in a bajillion, and just to represent that beauty with them together. Things that I like to paint are characters, you know, movie characters. I painted the Joker here, and also Christopher Walken. The images that I chose, I like the darkness in those characters that they portray. Like Christopher Walken, he actually, most of the time he's a comedian, but he can also be serious. You know, the way expression, he's not even doing much, but he just has so much power in his image.
Y estoy aquí exhibiendo mis cuadros en la galería Celtica de Downtown Phoenix. Los invito a todos a que vengan a conocer mi arte. Es un poco estilo que yo he empezado desde muy chico. Yo empezaba a dibujar lo que es lápiz, pluma, pero me empecé a dar cuenta que es lo que en realidad yo quería en mi vida. El arte me llamó mucho la atención y ahorita estoy aquí presentando lo que es mi arte. Yo vengo de México, Zacatecas. Estos cuadros que miran aquí ustedes es una tradición de México que viene del Día de los Muertos. Aquí tengo otra pintura que hice con pintura acrílica en canvas. La interpreté de una foto que me gustó mucho. La verdad a mí se me hace como una escena de una película. Tengo también camisas impresas de mis cuadros originales. Una vez más, como les digo, los invito a que vengan a conocer aquí a la galería Celtica en el downtown de Phoenix. Aquí tengo fotocopias de lo que es mi arte. Puedo hacer cualquier tamaño, chicas y grandes. Mi nombre es Manuel Gómez y una vez más los invito a que se vengan a conocer mi arte. Estamos aquí ubicados entre las 5 y las 7 calles de la Roosevelt. The First Friday Festival en el downtown de Phoenix.
My name is Ben Gill. I'm a resident artist here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Gallery Celtica that I'm speaking from, my home for so many years, since 2003. I started exhibiting back in 2003, doing a number of sculptures and various works with jewelry, as well as chainmail and other more sculpture type of items. And then throughout the years, I've moved from one medium to another, and I work right now in a lot of acrylic as far as paintings. I've painted in oils for a long time, but my emphasis right now is acrylics, and I'm working on larger and larger canvases, enjoying that. I've also, within the last 2 years, I've picked up writing, and I've written my first book, which was published in August of 2009. I did the cover art with that as well, and the illustrations. So I'm generally a fairly busy person, always working on art, writing, making jewelry, sculpting, making leather garments. And my book is called Dark Harlequin, the Clockwork Ninja. It's a tale about basically an inventor. He was a clockmaker and a toy maker back in the 1700s, who actually ends up getting killed, and his soul gets trapped in one of his greatest works, which is a full-sized clockwork Harlequin doll. Now I want to share a little bit of information on one of my pieces, Rose William. It's of a nice little fairy laying in roses. I originally got the idea to do this from a picture on the internet, and I came across a male model that was laying on just a bed with white sheets, and the sheets were all bunched up around him, and I thought, well, those look like roses. So then, since my particular specialties are mythic, mystic, and Celtic art, then I immediately envisioned fairy wings coming off of his back, and thought, what if you zoomed in and saw a little fairy that had roped a whole bunch of roses together to make a bed and sleep in the hot morning sun. And that's what was the inspiration for the fairy Rose William. Shortly before this painting was done, I learned a number of techniques, and I've used several layers of glazing and varnishing to bring out a deeper color in the piece. This piece is a couple of little autumn fairies perched on a wooden branch. The wood is an actual root that's been polished down with copper, swirls put onto it. Since I do jewelry with semi-precious stones, there's also coral and garnet and tiger eye embedded into the piece. And the fairies, of course, are mounted up on the top with very, very thin wings, once again covered in clear acrylic medium. The fairies themselves are made out of a polymer clay and then painted in acrylics as well. But the wood is basically just stained and then waxed, and also the acrylic medium is put on it as a varnish. The stand itself is a metal rod that's been carved and painted in acrylics as well. This is the cover art that I have done for my first novel, Dark Harlequin, the Clockwork Ninja. My character, he's actually kind of a dark avenger. Is of course trained in the the ninja arts. He's actually what's termed as a clockwork automaton, but the soul of the creator of the automaton is actually locked within that shell. The creator was actually born in 1750 in Italy, and he was a toy maker and a clockmaker at that time. The painting itself is a 24 by 36 canvas done in acrylic again. The sword actually has actual kanji on it because he has kind of a motto, especially to anybody he doesn't like. It reads on one side, love and life, and the kanji on this side reads vengeance with death, because he can be very mean to people that mess with his loved ones, etc. The Clockwork Ninja is kind of an adventure where he wakes up in the middle of downtown Phoenix in an antique shop, and he has to recover items that he's had. He falls immediately in love with the shopkeeper because he wakes up in an antique shop, and from there, he's aided and helped through the coming weeks in battles of a variety of meanies and nasty creatures. He also breaks up an antique smuggling ring and has basically a good time doing it. Spirits, gypsy enforcers, love affairs, all manner of excitement going on during the book. This is a copy of my first novel. It's a hardback. It actually comes in hardback, softback, and ebook. There is also 9 illustrations in the book, 4 of which are my own, and 5 of them are a friend of mine's. I did this through self-publishing through Author House, so it is available through authorhouse.com. You can also go online to amazon.com or any retailer and search for Ben Gill or the Clockwork Ninja to find it. I had done the back of the book, which details a little bit of the main characters, and had to do all the marketing myself, of course, writing the various pieces to the book. And I'm currently writing my second novel, hoping to get it out by the first quarter. Once again, is Ben Gill, and this is my book, Dark Harlequin, The Clockwork Ninja. Thank you very much.
I'm talking this loud, not because I can't control the volume of my own voice, but because there's music in the background here. They have music down here on First Friday. Again, I'm at Gallery Celtica in downtown Phoenix, Roosevelt and 5th Streets. And displaying my art. I'm usually here every first Friday and every third Friday. And hopefully you'll come down, bring your friends, bring your family. It's a fun place to hang out. And come say hi. Check out my stuff, check out the other artists here. Come and support, show the love, and come out. I'm out here, so why aren't you? Get out here. I also want to say hi to my family in Ukraine. Привіт бабцю, привіт дядю. Дякую, що ви мені дали той gift малювати. Я почав малювати. Бо ви так файно малювали. І, не знаю, може, бо то ви всі називаєте Роман, я всі називаю Роман. І дістав той талант від вас. То дякую вам дуже. Я вас всіх люблю і скучаю. І привіт всім. Привіт, Тарасик. Привіт, Ігорчик. Привіт, Андрій.